But I kind of understand why. I thought I ripped my butthole.
Did you still hear the
What was that? Are y'all ready? I have what we're going to talk about. Are you not ready or are you ready?
I just smiled at the camera.
Okay. Are you ready?
Ready!
Alrighty. My name is Trent.
I'm Aniston. And I'm Grace.
And we are Trent and...
The Tramps!
That was good.
Woo!
That was a good intro. So as far as today goes, I think we're going to talk about Harry Styles' Don't Worry, Darling. Mm-hmm. We're going to talk about possibly getting arrested or almost got arrested a while ago. And then we're just going to see where the conversation goes. But as far as Don't Worry, Darling, what were your thoughts? Because we chatted a little bit about it, but then you said you and Corin talked about it. So what?
Yeah. Backstory, we went and saw it last night.
Yes.
Just so y'all know. It blew my mind. Mm-hmm. Because I had seen mixed reviews about the movie, and I didn't know how it was going to be, because I saw a lot of people saying that they absolutely loved it, and then I saw a lot of people saying that it was okay, mm-hmm. but I loved it. I thought it was insane. I was confused the whole time, mm-hmm. and then it kind of the end, I'm not going to say obviously, threw me for a loop.
Well, we could have in a minute, we could do spoiler, I'll put up a spoilers thing, and then we can freely talk. If you just want to do that, do we just want to go straight for spoilers?
I don't care.
Okay.
Spoiler
alert. Harry performs, I'm not even going to say that about him. Harry has sex with Florence Pugh, and it was great. I watched it and enjoyed it.
That's not really a spoiler.
I feel like I didn't watch them have sex.
On the table?
Oh.
They never really had sex. He just ate her out all the time.
Yeah.
What a lucky girl.
I know. I was living the life over there. First of all, it's Harry Styles. Second of all, she's first every time.
Every fucking time.
And that's how you know it's a movie.
Because that's not real life, ladies and gentlemen. How about you? Did you like the movie?
I have never seen a Olivia Wilde movie.
I don't think I have either.
I had no idea she was even in the movie till the movie was over.
Or you didn't know which one she was.
I had no idea she was even in the movie.
Oh.
At all. So I thought it was great. I didn't watch the trailer. I didn't do anything, so I had no idea what it was about.
I kind of forgot because you hadn't watched anything about
the movie.
And I had watched every single trailer that they had released. Trenton probably did too. Mm-mm. So you were going in. You really didn't? Mm-mm. Oh, I watched every trailer.
The only thing I knew is that Harry Styles was in it and his girlfriend was directing it. That's all I knew.
Yeah.
But my mom said it was she asked me, she's like, have you seen Stepford Wives?
Mm-mm.
I've never seen it, but it's just, my mom has seen it and I've seen the end of it, and it's the same kind of concept. They all live in a utopia and right? A utopia?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
And they're
read.
all proper women from the 50s. I don't know how it ends. But
can I say what I thought it was going into it?
Mm-hmm.
So from the trailers, what I thought was going to happen was I thought that they were physically in this
bubble,
mm-hmm. physically in a bubble of some sort, and they were brainwashed. Not necessarily but it turns out that it was they were just all in their homes in this trance, almost like a brainwash type of thing.
And he took care of her. He bathed her and
did
gave
all
her
of that's why he left every day. That blew my mind.
To take care of her physical body.
Yes. Because when I thought that because what happens is basically they are it's supposed to be the 50s or something?
Right, the heyday era.
Yeah.
World War II ending.
Yeah, so basically all the wives and their husbands, they get up in the morning, the wives cook them breakfast, and then they all send off their husbands all at once. Literally all doing the same thing at once as in a trance or something.
Apologize.
And the men leave all day, and you're told, the women are told not to leave because it's not safe. But they never really told them why it wasn't safe or anything. They were just told not to leave, it was safe, and they had all these rules. And the men would leave all day long, and then they would all come back at night. And it turns out that they were leaving, meaning they were turning it off. They were getting out of the trance. And that blew my mind. And they made Harry look so ugly and creepy.
Which I would like to point out, I didn't think was possible.
Ever.
But they put a wart on his thing and
he
in
had
his hair.
A 5 o'clock shadow. His hair was long.
And he hunched.
It was awful.
Why are you waking so much?
It was awful. And he was American!
Yeah.
That was what threw me for a loop. I literally
pick up more hours.
I wish
Instead of pick up some more hours.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Sorry. I personally loved there was a couple shots with the music in the soundtrack that I thought was good, like the little or the whatever the fuck
creepy.
that was so good. But when she's in the car getting chased, they played that and then when the other cars came into frame, it was like dun. So it was really like auditorially and visually pleasing for me. And I don't know if Olivia Wilde, I haven't seen any of her other work, so I don't know if that's an Olivia Wilde thing, but I didn't know, but I read yesterday that Harry worked on the soundtrack.
Really?
Like with the musical productions and all that. So he did more than just act on that.
Well, yeah. If you have Harry Styles on your cast, I don't doubt that he would be a part of the musical production.
There was a lot of drama surrounded everything. And like I was more focused on the drama than watching the trailers and seeing all that stuff.
Which it's like, I think a lot of people were going into it thinking that the drama was going to overshadow the movie itself. But the movie made like $30 million in the first week or something, or probably more than that.
First weekend or whatever? Yeah,
like made good, had good reviews. But what's funny to me is, I don't know about y'all, I don't listen to movie critics. I don't believe them. I don't take their opinions like literally or seriously, because so many amazing movies have terrible ratings on Rotten Tomatoes.
Interstellar was horrible at the box office.
Horrible.
But it's an amazing movie.
Incredible.
I don't like the movie.
You don't like Interstellar?
I've only seen it one time, and it was in like one of those like 360 like IMAX theaters.
Oh, just too much.
And my neck, I was like this the whole time, and I just didn't give a fuck. At
that movie
point.
is already a trip.
So,
if you're in a 360, I'd thrown up.
I understand why they would have it in that type of theater, because that's like an experience, but that would give me a headache.
So I
can't even watch 3D movies because they give me a headache.
So I never cared to watch it after that.
Yeah.
I feel like as a child, that was a great way to like, Mom, it's in 3D. Like, oh, it's coming. But I just don't think it's maybe it's just because I'm older or whatever, but there's just not as big of a draw for me if it's 3D. Like,
I haven't seen a 3D movie since I was probably 8.
Well, it's mostly for kids.
Could you go tap that and make sure it's still on, please?
Our microphones are on.
No, I know, but the computer, I don't want it to sleep and turn everything off. Let's just be sitting here. Or you could just like, could you crawl under there?
Oh.
Oh, Aniston. Thinking ahead.
My boob is stuck.
Hi. Is there anything you'd like to say while you're down there?
I'm not comfortable. Hey,
Trent,
what is this rated?
R?
Aniston, do not pop a titty.
Anything? No, don't do that.
She already did.
Aniston.
Well, can you just cut it out?
I'll blur it.
Okay. I think I'm gonna need help.
Oh,
Hey guys, hold on just a little.
it's okay. Technical, physical difficulties. But I was seeing. Okay.
Wait till she's up here to talk.
Yeah.
Just cut all this out.
There was a lot of people online that were laughing whenever Harry was crying in the car. They said that his acting was terrible and Florence ate him up, and I was like, all four of us were like this. When
I
he
was crying.
I'm sorry.
Aniston was crying.
I wasn't crying.
Yes, you were.
I've never cried in a movie.
You were teary-eyed.
No, I wasn't.
When I looked over there, Aniston, you were like, oh.
I promise I wasn't teary-eyed, but it fucking threw me
You
for a loop.
looked teary-eyed. Because in my head, I was like, oh my gosh, she's like getting into this.
I never cried.
Because honestly, I was looking at you in the beginning and I was like, she is not going to listen to this movie. She's going to fall asleep. She doesn't give a shit. You watched that whole movie.
Oh, you did? I thought you said you went to sleep.
No, she was kidding.
Oh.
She watched the whole
But
movie.
I have not, in the last 6 times I've been to the theater, have stayed up for a movie. I crouch down in that chair and go to bed.
And she falls asleep.
Well, because you were also watching the Minions with your little cousin. That probably played.
I would have watched that whole movie.
The Minions?
Yeah.
I fucking hate the
I
Minions.
love the Minions.
They scare me. I had a bad dream about them one time, and I never.
What they do? Eat you?
Yes.
No
The
fucking
purple
way.
ones.
Oh, the crazy ones?
They're scary.
I just feel like, ugh.
Anyways, but no, I think his acting was incredible.
Harry Styles, yeah.
I agree, too.
I think it was good. There were times when he was a little cringy.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing that I could, like, actually go back and point out.
But
Like, I can't recall. But I remember there were times where I was like, that was kind of silly.
But do you think that was necessarily Harry, or do you think it was the script?
Maybe the script.
Or the character?
Maybe the script.
But
like, what he needed to, like, what he had to say. But for the most part, I thought it was great. But it just blows my mind still that every single man in that little world knows it's not real.
Well, no. We don't know that for sure because What's-Her-Face knew. Olivia Wilde knew the whole time, and she was a woman.
Every man knew, though.
Every man knew.
That they left for work every day. And then the new couple that came, he said, whenever, what's her face? The wife, the pretty one? Florence? What's her name? I don't know.
Florence Pugh.
Was walking outside after she had just killed her husband. The new guy said, what is she doing? They said this would be safe. They said nobody would find out. They said this wouldn't happen.
Freaking out.
So he knew. And all the wives are like, what? That's why all the husbands are trying to get their wives back inside so they weren't suspicious.
But what do you think happened after she got out?
That's what made me upset. I wish it was just like...
No, did you not hear it? At the end, it's her going...
No, I know what happened to her. She woke up. What happened to everyone else?
Oh, in there.
Because those women saw her and were like, something's not right. Because I guarantee you, a woman's instinct is incredible. And so, for me, I think they all had to, at least a little bit, have some sort of like,
Well, Olivia, what I want to know is what happened to her after.
Yeah.
Because Olivia said that in the movie, whenever she wakes up, they're going to find her real body and kill her.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see.
Do you think there'd be a different movie?
A second?
I feel like it'd be good because then it would be her waking up and running away and figuring out what to do and seeing her dead boyfriend on the floor,
waking. That's the thing. She wake up, he's dead
next to her.
Yeah. But she's still chained at the bed and she has to get out of the bed.
Oh
and she has
my
all these
God.
things.
I forgot that she was chained to the bed.
But my thing is, it's like, I picture her finding these women and trying to get them out and trying to save them. Mm-hmm. But, like, how would she even know? Like, taking down that empire in itself. But the wife of the leader, Frank, killed him.
Yeah.
Did she kill him to take down the whole operation? Or did she kill him to take over the operation?
I feel like she killed him to take over because she
said it's my turn now or something.
Yeah, she was mad that he couldn't get the utopia to be good and that he fucked up by being too, like, because he could have...
He egged her on.
He did, and he didn't have to. If he didn't, she would have stayed that way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he was like, you're right, like, there's something going on.
And when they were all at the table...
Because he was fascinated with her ability to overcome the, like, trance or something. Because he has to be a science man. He's very much a... program. Yeah, and so the fact that she was able to...
She's also a doctor, so she's very smart.
And that makes me so, like... Oh, it made me mad. I was mad at Harry. Mm-hmm. So mad.
Technically, you're mad at Jack.
I know.
Yeah, Jack, not Harry.
It was just, like, awful. But I totally understand the appeal for him. Because look at his life. He obviously lost his job. Because they had that whole, like...
Me and Trent talked about this last night.
They had that whole, like, conversation about how he needed to find a new job. So he lost his job. She's obviously not happy in the relationship. If that world never existed, they would have broken up. Obviously. She was never home. He sat around like a housewife by himself. And so he wanted her to be the housewife. So then and then he's at this new world where he is getting a promotion and he's beautiful.
Oh, that made him look so good.
Throughout the entire movie, I was just shocked.
The contrast of the blue suit. That was his best suit.
Beautiful.
Do you remember the blue suit?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It was stark. Because they made him look so good and then so bad.
Yeah, but to be honest, I think if we just saw Harry like that, obviously we'd be like, ugh. But without seeing him throughout that whole movie and being so conditioned to how, like, clean-cut, clean-shaven, tan, and beautiful he was, I think that's why it was also such a big shock because it was such a drastic. Mm-hmm. He had the short hair. I never thought in my life I would hate Harry with long hair. And I hated it. It was ugly.
It's also straight.
Whoa. Oh, yeah. You're saying in the movie.
movie.
Not like...
Not normal.
Okay.
I want him to grow his hair out every single day.
That's why I have these right here. No. I did. I grew up my hair for 2 reasons. Harry, and I was going to donate it to Locks of Love, but it can't be chemically altered or anything, and it's got to be 9 inches.
Yeah.
But...
I donated.
Oh, you did?
My hair used to be like down here.
What was the process like?
I went in, they chopped it, put it in a bag.
Was it a physical store, or was it like a hair salon?
You can just go
place?
to I went to beauty brands.
Oh, I thought, because I could have been told the wrong thing, but I thought it was like a donation center, and you would cut it off and bag it and send it.
They did it.
Oh.
And they send it to whoever.
Mm.
A lot of salons, I think, can just do it.
Mm.
But yeah, I loved the movie. I want to watch it again.
What would you rate it?
Out of 10?
Yeah.
Like a 9.
9?
I loved it.
What would you rate Thor?
Love and Thunder? Like an 8.5.
Oh, wow.
No, like an 8.
Oh, you liked
I like movies that make me think.
Mm.
I like movies where I have to sit there and figure it out and be like, I need to know the ending. I want to know the ending. Like with Thor, you know the ending. You know what I mean? It's a superhero movie.
Yeah.
You know he's not going to die. You know she is not technically, it's not just going to be a sad ending. You know what I mean? Like it's Thor. It's a Disney movie at the end of the day. Marvel.
Yeah.
It's going to end a way you like. But movies like that don't necessarily end the way you like.
Well, it didn't. Harry died. The main guy died. And then we didn't, it's like...
Get to know what happened to her.
Yeah. But I'm excited. I don't know with all the drama if they would ever do a second movie, but I really liked it.
Well, they would do it without Harry.
But would I go see it? I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably
I
see
would
it.
for the plot. Harry got me there, but he didn't keep me there.
Yeah. I think to Harry's credit, kind of, that's kind of what they use him for.
100%.
Dunkirk.
Not that he's necessarily a bad actor. I think he's a great actor. But I saw Dunkirk. If Harry was not in that movie, I could not tell you what happened in Dunkirk. I could not tell you what it's about. I cannot tell you I can't even tell you the name of his character. But I watched that whole damn movie just to look at him.
It was about the Normandy beach for some World War II, I believe.
They were in some boats, and then they were on the beach, and there were some
obliterated.
boats on this sand or whatever.
Yeah.
That's all I could tell you.
What would you rate? How much did you enjoy the movie? 1 to 10?
I'd probably say a 9 too.
Why?
Oh, yeah, why?
Because it's not a 10 because I think everything has room for improvement.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't. I didn't think it was cheesy at all. I'm not the biggest fan of Harry Styles. Like it's not like being friends with Trenton. Obviously, I've gained a love for him. But before that, I've never seen Dunkirk. I had never listened to a Harry Styles song before we became friends.
You're an idiot. I'm listening.
I had never listened to a Harry Styles song on purpose. Every time it was on the radio, I would change it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
He was just not my person. And, so it wasn't like I was there for Harry Styles, but I thought it was good. He looked good the whole time. Except for when he was American. And he looked good the whole time.
That's funny, though.
And I like the thriller of it, and I like the suspenseful, not scary to where I'm uncomfortable, but oh my God,
what's gonna happen?
I know. And I thought I always love movies where there's a boyfriend and girlfriend in it. I just think it's 10 times better. Yeah, where the two main characters are dating or whatnot, or they are dating on the show and get married. I just love stuff like that. So I thought it was good.
What did you not like about it?
There was really nothing.
Is there anything that you didn't like?
I didn't like the ending. I wish there was more to it.
Mm-hmm.
I think if they are making a second movie, then they ended it well. If they're not, they ended it bad.
Yeah. I kind of wanted more of an explanation as to why she was seeing the things she was seeing. I get why she saw the dancers and stuff like that, because that is what she was physically looking at. So I think it was kind of, she was getting little glimpses of her physical body and what her physical body was seeing. So I understood that. I didn't understand why she saw the girl smash her head when she was in ballet.
Or the wall. crushing her up against the... That didn't make sense.
Crushed her, or the plane and how the sky, like, warped.
Yeah.
Like, I get it's, like, her brain is, like... I feel like, in a way, trying to show her, like, this isn't real. This isn't real. But why those things? I wanted more of an explanation of. I wanted to see more of what happened. I get why, because they wanted it to be to the very end. But I wish we would have seen what the men did when they left.
They had jobs.
Well,
yeah, but like more of like a... I get why they didn't, but maybe that's for like the second movie getting to see that if they have one.
But also, like, what I want to know as well is why was she so, like, special? Like, what did her and Margaret, Magenta, the other girl, who the first lady who found out?
The black girl, Margaret.
Yeah, like, what did they have or what did they do in their daily life to be like, wait, this isn't right?
Yeah.
Or, like, what...
They stopped taking the pills. That's what it was. It was the pills.
No, it wasn't pills. No. It wasn't that. They were giving her pills because she was freaking out. But she had already figured out something was wrong. Mm. So they were trying to sedate her, but were they actually sedating her?
Because she was like, this is wrong, you know? Because it's not like they were giving her pills to keep her like that. Mm-hmm. They did it to keep her like that, but that's not how she started feeling things were wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what was the catalyst of her trying to be like something?
Yeah, like, why her?
Yeah, and why the other girl first?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
well, maybe she had been there longer. Because, you know, the couples keep coming in.
True, but, like, what's her name? Olivia Wilde's character? She had 2 children. She had been there a long... Oh, but she knew.
Yeah,
she wanted to be there.
But I feel like her character, her and her husband, chose to go into that together. Like, they found it together and chose to go into it together.
And I wonder
and that's how she knew.
I wonder if... Yeah. Because she lost her kids.
That's what Corin was, I think, confused about. Because when she was like, well, her kids aren't real. And I'm like, no, I think in her real life, her kids died.
Yeah.
And so she went into this world.
My kids are dead.
Yeah.
But I think I don't think her kids ever grew up.
No, they stayed the same.
Like, because whenever... What's her face?
Margaret?
The blonde one.
Florence?
Yeah. Whenever
Alice.
I know.
Alice.
Yeah, whenever she came back from treatment and they were all her and Olivia were sitting waiting for the bus, and she was explaining who her friends were, and she was like, you know, Peggy, the one that's always pregnant? Well, maybe Peggy's always pregnant. She's never had her baby. Like, the whole time she's been there, she has stayed pregnant. So maybe so I'm thinking her kids have never grown up. Peggy has never had her baby, like,
but then again, Alice and Jack, Harry and Florence, were trying to have a baby.
But I think that was just bullshit from Harry. Because he was trying to, like, I think we should have a baby. Like, while she's in this thing. Because he said that knowing that it's not real. It's not real in there.
Maybe.
And if they were to get pregnant in the fake life, does he have to impregnate her in the real one?
No, because they don't have sex in the real one. When they have sex in the world, they're not having sex on the bed. Because he's in the trance just like she is. If he's there, he's laying right next to her with the eyes on. With the thing on his eyes. So it's not like when they have sex in the world, he's having sex with her then.
Yeah, because they're both just laying there.
In the trance. So, also, when they're driving, when the men leave every day, do they have to go up and bash their head on the window?
That's where I was going to try to segue into, is because I feel like they drove there and then all just touched the thing and came out.
They don't touch it and come out. They bash their head on it like that girl did.
Florence when she touched it?
Florence, she saw it, but towards the end, right before it went black, you see her arch her head back to bang it on the window. You have to kill yourself to get out. So how did the men get out? If you watch the end of the movie...
I thought it was just so much of that's what she did.
No. She bangs her head on it. That's why I think that girl in the mirror, when she did ballet, when she did see that, that's what she was doing. She put both of her hands on there like she did at the place and banged her head on it. Until she died.
I think we're just going to have to go watch it again.
Oh, I want to, because I feel like it's one of those movies that you catch on to things.
Speaking of, Mom, do you work on Saturday?
Yeah.
Till when?
1 to 9.
Oh. Maybe we can go... No, I work till 2. Mom wants to go watch the new Smile movie with y'all on Saturday.
Oh, it's finally out?
Could we go at nighttime?
Saturday. I mean, I don't know, maybe. I don't know if she'll want to go at 9 o'clock at night, but I'll talk to her.
Okay.
Well, that was a good talk. That was a good talk. I think while we're trying to figure out what else we're going to talk about, let's do this drink review. How about that? Exciting? So, I am a whore / slut for some good brandy. Look at that.
Me and Trent went to the store and got
Look
pretty
at that.
coffees.
Look at this. I'll put it real close. It matches.
Mm.
I think it's beautiful.
Caramel cold brew. Oat milk.
I'm not a big
With
fan.
functional mushrooms.
I'm not a fan of mushrooms.
That's what we thought was weird. I saw
Yeah.
it on my TikTok.
Guys, these are not going to be good.
Mocha cold brew. Oat milk latte. I love oat milk.
Vanilla.
Vanilla.
We-
Okay, what do
She's
y'all
over here
want?
like, I'm like,
What do y'all
vanilla.
want to try? Vanilla. Do you shake it first?
Hold on. I think, should we rank worst to best so it gets better?
Bad, bad, and bad.
That is a
I hate coffee.
unpositive attitude. It's oat milk.
It says shake before opening.
Okay, well, here.
Let's all just do one and then pass it around.
I get to pick.
Oh.
Okay.
Can we get, hold on.
Okay, you're being a loud ASMR.
Okay.
Okay.
Should you crack him first? Here we go. Oh my god. Did that get on the microphone? Yeah. No way.
Trenton, it's okay.
Is her level still good?
Trent, it's like on the button, not on the mic itself. Calm your tits. Guys, that smells awful.
It smells bad?
No, I love coffee.
Okay, I have mocha.
Okay, for reference, Grace hates coffee. So, like, she's just here for funsies.
I also don't like coffee, but not as much as you probably.
Oh.
Terrible. Next.
What? Really?
Continue.
Duh.
Okay, mocha cold brew oat
Guys,
milk
there's
latte.
mushrooms in it.
It's not, no, there's only mushrooms in yours.
Great.
Not bad, I guess.
This isn't that bad. It kind of tastes good.
Mocha?
Yes.
It's chocolate.
I can't, guys.
You don't like it?
I hate coffee so much.
Okay, well we'll just power through real fast.
Yours is.
You don't like it? I like mine.
That's the worst.
I like this one.
Watch her try that one.
Okay, for reference, I like this one.
Okay. Hey, why do you open it like that?
She's gonna hate it.
No,
I told,
do the sink.
I told you she.
Don't do it in a towel. Do it in the sink.
Throw up, you
Oh,
psycho.
I thought you were spitting
Can we
it out.
continue?
Okay, yeah. You want to keep going?
I would like to try the third one.
That was absolutely
Oh,
disgusting.
oh.
I hate both
This
of
one's
you.
the mushroom one.
Oh, that
Can
one.
I just say, the two of these motherfuckers like me to try all this weird ass shit. All the time.
What?
Those little shots you made me try that were absolutely
They're
disgusting.
healthy.
They're immunity shots.
I don't give a damn. I'll go eat some carrots. I don't need to eat acid.
Well, that one's my favorite.
That's the worst.
Yours is the worst.
No, it's not. Okay, now that I've had the other ones, clean palate. Son of a bitch.
An idiot.
Ooh. It's bad now. I guess I was just expecting the worst, and that wasn't really that bad, but those are good.
Yeah.
No, that one's bad. This one's good. And we're drinking coffee. What time is it?
Aniston's gonna be zoom
It's
for the rest of the night.
It's midnight.
This has collagen in it. That's pretty good.
Doesn't that help grow your nails?
Collagen makes you look younger.
Oh, bitch.
Yours doesn't have collagen.
That's horrible.
They're all disgusting.
You gonna save me some?
Not of this one, but I feel drink your favorite one. But I feel like
You're an asshole.
Wait, can I see that? What does that say? Okay, and then he looks. Control freak. Interesting.
I bled out of my butt
What?
today.
what, Grace?
Aniston not phased.
He already told me.
Thought we weren't supposed to talk about things before.
Well, it was the first thing I said to you today.
Yeah, he didn't even say good morning.
Because
I bled out of my butt. Got your sleep, Trenton. That's well.
You're supposed to rip these off.
No, you're not.
The labels.
For
Why
what?
do you say that?
To recycle, it says it.
Oh.
Well, now it's ugly. I wouldn't buy it if it looked like that.
You wouldn't buy it.
Hey,
period,
it's about
anymore.
what's in the inside.
Well, they're not.
Not what's
great.
on the
You just
outside.
said you were a whore for some packaging.
They're
sorry.
bad. They're ugly and they're taste bad.
awful.
They're ugly into. Y'all want some cake?
That's actually interesting to look at.
So yeah, I'm just gonna give a little backstory to the comment that I just had, or just said out loud.
You bleeding blood.
No, so obviously my routine every morning, y'all know, I get up, I'm on the pot. But today, I
Grace
sit
is on her
down.
phone.
Grace,
Sorry, I just don't care about your asshole. but-
Grace, we're just supposed to be able to talk about anything.
No.
Yeah.
Not just anything, Trenton. This isn't a therapy session. It's
Well,
a
I just
podcast.
want to explain because I was worried for a second, but I kind of understand why. I thought I ripped my butthole.
Did you still hear the
What was that? No, so I get down, I get situated, I got my laptop on the thing, and I'm texting right, I'm pooping.
I love how much taking a shit is such a production for you. I went in there, I got all set up,
I lit a candle.
I put up my computer, I lit a candle.
I turned off the lights.
Ansiton, could you just pour those out?
Why? You're cracking cans over here.
We all were. I just don't want it to be. But you can just pour them out, you know?
Didn't you say that the mic is just supposed to get you right here?
What do you mean the middle?
Not
Yeah.
background noise?
Yeah.
are
Anyways,
you
so what I was
complaining
saying.
for nothing?
What I was saying.
Actually, Grace was saying, but
So I sit down and it's like it's gonna be like a hard one to pass, and I'm like, well, I'm in for a fucking long haul. I started getting the chills running up my back, so I was like, let's buckle down. Let's light this candle. And I sneezed, and it shot out of my butt
up.
and hurt, and I bled because it was big, and I sneezed, and and boom. And I looked down, and I was bleeding. And I'm
Bleeding? Okay, Trenton, you tend to be dramatic.
No,
Was there a couple of drops that were a little red, or was there blood coming out of your ass?
Like, drops, and when I wiped, it was bloody. So,
I feel like when you go
you
shit, you
popped a
don't
hernia.
actually have to shit.
Don't say that. Because I wasn't feeling this one earlier whenever... Who, was that you? You thought I was playing with my belly button. I was
Yeah.
trying to feel this... Did I just pass a fucking hernia?
Probably.
Anyway, so that was my story today. That was
you don't pass hernias.
Not at all. It's not a kidney stone. You just get one.
Mm.
And
You know you pee those out.
Yeah.
They get so small you pee them out?
No.
I thought it
Kidney
hurts.
stones, they hurt like a bitch. They're little stones you pee out of your pee hole.
Did you know?
That aren't, like, they don't get small. Like, they're tiny already, but then you have to pee them out, and that hurts.
Oh.
It's when you drink too much soda or stuff like
And
that.
monsters.
So you're going to have them.
Fuck. Macy had a kidney stone.
Yikes. What were you about to say?
I honestly don't remember.
Oh. Well, Trenton almost got arrested today, and I'm going to talk about it. Interesting.
What the fuck was that?
A ghost. So,
Ooh. That scared him away.
little backstory. Trent got a mysterious call today.
I don't know if we should talk about that. I
That-
think we should just talk about...
No, I'm just gonna.
Okay,
give a
okay,
little-
yeah.
Trent got a mysterious call today that made him a little nervous about certain situation,
Mm-hmm.
and so he's already on edge just about the day and that going on. And we're driving. He went and picked me up from my house, and we're driving home. And we pass a cop, and Trent automatically goes, "He's gonna pull me over." Like, he just knew. He has a headlight out. He drives like a dumbass, so it was bound to happen that he was gonna get pulled over. The guy literally said you were driving like a drunk.
And you were sober. That sucks.
No comment.
Because it's true. And so he ends up pulling us over, and Trenton is fucking shaking in his boots. I'm calm as a cucumber because I'm like, you're gonna be fine.
As cool as a cucumber.
I know, but I'm calm. So I changed it to calm as a cucumber. But I'm cool as a cucumber.
I love cucumbers.
I had some in my salad today.
Okay.
I love cucumbers with some salt.
I just.
With some salt?
Can I have a side note?
Do you put salt on your watermelon?
No.
Yes.
Oh!
Can I
Try
do
it.
on a side note? Since you're
Sure.
talking about cucumbers,
Go ahead.
I got the Power Bowl from Piata.
Did you like it?
Oh my god! Great.
So good.
Is that what you get?
No.
Or we usually get that
It was-
spaghetti stuff.
You all
We
get
had a
pasta.
carbonara pasta.
Yeah.
It was so freaking good.
What was in it?
I'm gonna cross my fingers so Grace can finish her story, but we're wrapping it back
Okay.
to this.
We'll come back to
conversation.
this.
Okay. So we pull over. He almost passes the street, fucking slams on his brakes to turn. Instead of going up a little bit further and going off the road a little bit, slams on his brakes to turn. So the cop almost rams into the back of us. And so he's like, oh, this guy's hammered. And he walks up to us and he is like, hey guys, what's going on?
With his little
It's
fucking...
the same guy that pulled us
Was
over.
it dark
Yeah, it was nighttime.
Yeah, it was 8.
tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he picked you up later. I forgot.
Yeah, and so it was the same cop that Trenton had gotten pulled over by a couple months ago
In your car.
in my car. Sorry, Mom and Dad, if you ever watch this.
Well, it wasn't...
But he got a warning, so it wasn't that big of a deal. And so the guy's like asking, like, Trenton has insurance, blah blah blah. He goes in his glove department. No, he asks for his ID first. Trenton hands him his debit card. I was like, what?
I was
the fuck?
fucking terrified.
Like, fully see, I'm looking at him open his wallet. I see the ID. He reaches for his bright blue debit card and goes, and I said, Trenton, that's your debit card. And he goes, oh my God, I'm good.
Yeah, now I look even more intoxicated.
Yeah, now he looks like a dumbass. And so he pulls out his ID and hands it to him. And then he asks for his insurance. And so Trenton opens the glove department, starts rummaging through, pulls out a piece of paper, goes to hand it to him. It's his eye prescription for his glasses. And so I'm like, what is going on? Like, he was freaking out.
Last time I handed him Jules' shot records.
Yeah. Like, Trenton just does not do well with the law. And,
Clearly.
and so I'm sitting there just, like, laughing along with the cop because the cop and I were
Because he's on your side.
Yeah, so he was on my side because we were on the street, and so he was very chill. He is the same guy that was just like, I just want to find like drunks and criminals. And
I was there.
Yeah, he
him.
said the same thing.
The
He
cute
was just
guy.
like
He was handsome.
Yeah.
very handsome.
Wow.
Oh, chef's kiss.
Salt and pepper.
I'd get
And
arrested.
he was on your side the whole time.
I
leaning
know,
in.
I
I was like, Grace, get me out of this ticket.
I did.
Yeah.
So we were laughing along, whatever, blah blah blah, small talk, and
Because he also pulled over my mother.
yeah,
And she thinks he's very attractive as well.
because he is. Hello,
Melissa?
officer. I don't know your name. You know who you are. Very handsome. Anyway, so then, they went back and forth about that, and then he's telling Trenton like, "Oh, like I'm gonna go back, figure it out, just give you a warning or whatever." Trenton is still freaking out. Mom, don't hang up. Calls his mother the whole time, so his mother's on the phone because he's freaking out. He's freaking out. He was like,
You're
"Mom,
23.
Okay.
He's
And
like,
if
Mom,
that
if
was
you
the
love
point-
me, don't hang up, don't hang up, don't hang up. And she's like, all right, Trent, I'm going to go. Like, did not need to be in that conversation. It was because of your headlight that you needed to fix. And so Trent, of course, goes on and on about the process of how he has to get his headlight fixed. And the whole time I'm thinking, this man doesn't give a flying fuck
Yeah.
about your goddamn headlight.
Well, I
he literally
was-
goes, you don't need to tell me the story.
Well, I was trying to... What worried me is in the back of my head, my dad has been telling me forever to get my
And your tire.
my
and your
thing and my
registration.
tire and my inspection. And my inspection was 2 months out.
Yeah.
So he was like, oh, what's the deal? And I was like, listen, as soon as I... So I was just trying to, like, get a little bit of rapport going.
I know you very well, Trent, and I can
Yeah.
see when you're trying to talk your way out of shit.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing. And this officer was like, I don't give a shit. Like, he literally flat out told you, you don't need to tell me the story. And so he went back there, and he's taking forever because, you know, the whole process takes forever. And Trenton is freaking out the entire time. He's going to find something. He's going to find a warrant, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, Trenton, why the hell would you have a warrant? There's nothing on your record. You're perfectly fine. But he is freaking out, and the guy comes up, and they ended up talking forever. And I'm just like, Trenton, leave. I've been pulled over one time, and it was quick conversation. Like, I don't want to sit here and talk to the cop and give him a reason to look around.
I got
Not
pulled
that
over twice, and I got a ticket both times.
I've only ever gotten a warning. It's only been the one time, but I only got a warning.
Speaking of, I got a court date on October 20th.
For what? That's Megan's birthday.
Or the 19th. I get to choose.
For what?
The ticket.
Yeah, my...
What ticket?
I
She
got
got a ticket, remember?
Oh, yeah.
But you could just pay that online. You don't have to go.
No. I could either pay it or I could
dispute it.
Get a court date. And
Yeah, you're gonna have to end up paying it. They're gonna tell
Just
you to
pay it.
Well,
You're gonna go to court and they're gonna say, how much did you go over? And it's gonna say,
It wasn't a speeding ticket. It was
What
because
was it
my
for?
registration was out.
Is your registration fixed?
Yeah.
Okay, so
So if I get it fixed within 15 days, which I did, if I go to court, they'll just be like, never mind, you can go home.
well, do you have the
Okay, well,
receipt
then-
confirmation?
Yes.
Well, then you're
Oh,
good.
well, then yeah, I would do
I
that.
still have to go in and be like,
Because if
hey,
it's like
here
a
it is.
speeding ticket and you're
No.
going like 20 over, I'm like, they're gonna make you pay the ticket.
No,
Don't
it
go to
wasn't.
court.
It was my registration. But speaking of, okay, my Powerball,
Mm-hmm.
so freaking good. Y'all have to get it from Piata, okay? Because I know we like the pasta, whatever. But I just really like, you like their wrap, right? And it's healthy-ish, like grilled chicken and lettuce and strawberries and whatever. And I was like, I really don't want to eat like shit. Like I had a nothing bundt cake today. Like I need some substance.
We gotta go back there.
Yeah. And I was like, I need something healthy, And I was like, we're going to get to Trenton's. I'm probably going to eat a shit ton of snacks. Like, I just need something. And I went to Piata. It's brown rice, okay? And do y'all like hummus or no?
I hate hummus.
You can get it without hummus.
I've had the off-brand. What's it? The S Sbarro.
Uh-huh.
I've had the off-brand of that. I haven't had the name brand. But not really.
Well, you don't have to get it with hummus, but I like hummus.
Isn't it like crushed beans?
It's chickpeas, yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay.
didn't know
But you don't
that.
have to get it with hummus. I mean, but like, so it has, and then I got crispy chicken. So it's brown rice, crispy chicken. It came with feta cheese, mozzarella cheese, sweet potatoes, and corn and tomatoes, and these cucumbers, and
What are you doing?
Hitting the button, but keep going.
and some other stuff. It was just like healthy. Like there wasn't like the only thing not healthy was my cheese and my chicken. You know what I mean? But chicken's good enough.
Mm-hmm.
So Trenton will go to Chick-fil-A and get chicken and say it's the healthiest thing in the world. He's eating his vegetables on a sandwich, and so
You damn right.
I went there and it was so freaking good. Like I didn't feel like shit after eating a bad pasta. I didn't.
Yeah.
It was.
I love
so
Piata.
freaking good. And next time we go, I'm gonna get it and I want y'all to at least try a bite.
Well, did it have a sauce on it?
Oh yeah, so you got to choose a sauce. Oh, that's what it was. So it came with like this like flavored Greek yogurt, but you didn't have to get Greek yogurt.
Like in the salad?
It wasn't a salad. It's a bowl. So like
Like a bowl.
I'm gonna need to try it because
I'll
if
show
I'm
you-
being
here's
completely
what I'll do.
transparent, it sounds absolutely disgusting.
I'll show
to
y'all a
me.
picture because
Okay.
it looks.
We just have
better.
very different taste buds. I hate Greek yogurt. I hate hummus.
You don't like Greek yogurt? Like
No.
Yoplait?
No.
What?
Nope.
But I don't really like.
I
What about
used
pudding?
to like. No, not really.
She doesn't like that texture.
Like it's
of things.
too.
So like me with
Mush.
beans and peas. I don't like the
Yeah,
mush.
I love beans.
I
and
hate
peas.
beans. I love beans though.
I don't.
I
so I
love-
only have.
I love beans and peas.
I hate bees. Can I have your phone because mine's not loading in here? I promise I won't be weird.
Guys, I have an idea for a segment.
Well, why don't we just do it right now?
We can't.
Oh, what is it?
I think that we should one day blindfold Trenton and get fries from all different restaurants and have him try it and see if he can tell us which restaurant.
Which fries?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should.
If I'm being quite frank, that is a good idea, but
Or
we should
maybe
pick
not
something else.
fries.
Because I'm not real versed
Here.
in fries. Like, I know my McDonald's fries in Chick-fil-A sauce.
You don't think it looks good?
Okay, hold on, let me see.
So wait, there's
Show the can.
You name all the ingredients and I'm gonna put up my fingers of what
okay.
I
So
like.
brown rice, hummus,
Oh.
sweet potatoes. I don't like sweet potatoes. I got them without. Sweet corn and tomato.
I fucking love sweet potatoes.
So corn and tomatoes. You don't like corn?
I don't like tomatoes, so I like corn.
It's cold.
You can.
I like
it's
corn.
and tomatoes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Broccoli, but I got it with no broccoli. Cucumbers. And red onions, but I got it with no onions.
I'm 6-1, so I'm getting it.
But basically, but what I got is I got the two different kinds of cheeses. I got this one and this one and this one and this one. No onions and no broccoli. I added chicken to it. And then I added, I think maybe bacon. I'm not sure.
I love bacon.
But, It was just very good. And, like, it only had... Okay, it had 670 calories. I feel like that's a lot, but let's
But those
see.
are healthy calories.
But, like...
Like, look at this.
But the pasta we get is 1070. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But again, like with the piata, I got the I added the grilled chicken and everything, but I split it in half, so it was kind of 2 meals for me. But that does look really good.
It was very good.
Bacon and Powerball. It's vegan and gluten free.
Not that I care, but
Yeah, just for the people out there, the 30 people that are gonna watch this. But anything. Anyways, Grace, would you
That 31st person's feelings are hurt.
My bad. Mr. 32, I love you
What
too.
were you talking
it's
about?
already 12:30.
About, we have 35 minutes left on that. We could end it if you wanted to, but I didn't know if you wanted to talk about your Gracielayne events and all that stuff, and then we're going to right back around and talk about your day in school and everything, and then I think we'd be Gucci.
Okay. Well, basically, me and my friend Macy from high school, we've been best friends since I was like 15, freshman in high school, have always and forever talked about wanting to start an event company. I want to be a wedding planner when I get older and have my own company. And so we started our own little events company where we were starting off.
It's going to be right here. Bing!
Where we started off, we're making mums right now for high school. Do you guys need some time?
You're making
I was
moms
just-
right now for high school.
They're having their own little conversation inside.
We actually didn't say
I was
a
just
word,
slipping
so
her
not
off.
a real conversation, but
And yeah.
Well, are you excited? Like, as far as events go, like, what's your umbrella? Are you doing baby showers? Are you doing, like, what's up?
We want to start with, starting with the mums, and then we want to move towards birthday parties. Her boyfriend's birthday is in October, and we're planning his 22nd birthday party. It's going to be like he's a very dude type of guy. Football, beer pong, tailgates. drinking on
Michelob
the
Ultra.
Yeah. No.
Suppressing
we
feelings.
sell those at my work.
What did you just say?
They sell like
Ultras.
drinks.
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff. And so do we. I work at a liquor store. And
Oh, yeah. I didn't know. I thought you were talking about you.
Yeah.
no.
Oh, yeah.
And so we're getting like life-size beer pong. So we're gonna get trash cans, paint them red, and get a big blow-up beach ball, and we're gonna have life-size
yeah.
beer pong, and we're gonna have Twister and a bunch of drinks. I'm gonna see about getting a keg for my work, balloons, music, all tailgate football themed like
Do you have friends like that?
foods. Yeah,
Really?
Isaac,
I don't follow him on
Harrison.
anything, so I'm just...
Yeah, a bunch of people from high school and college. Not like a ton. Like, it's not going to be a party. And, like, all of his family, all of Macy's family will be there.
Oh.
Malin, Savannah, like, all of those people.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be 50 people. But it'll be a good little amount that it is, like, going to be fun and have, like...
Yeah.
We want to do, like, drinking, relay races, stuff like that.
Like, with the baseball bat?
Yeah, stuff like that. So, like, just really fun. So we're going to then go into, like, birthdays, but we want to do baby showers, bridal showers, bachelorette parties, engagement parties, all of that up until one day I want to have my own venue and do weddings.
That's awesome.
So do you think... maybe we could talk about this another time, because I don't know who watches this podcast. But do you think eventually you'll stray away from being with Macy and like have your own?
I don't know, because that's kind of, if this is successful, I have no problem sharing the spotlight. Like, if we grow together, and it's amazing. And then that just gives me a partner in crime to do this with. And I think we work very well together, and I think we have very similar ideas, and we can kind of bounce off of that. I've never thought about really, like, when I imagine the venue that I own, I imagine it being mine. And my company and me being the boss. CEO, if you say. But I can own a venue and it be run by Gracielayne Events with Macy. Like, I have no issue with that. Like, if we become successful, then I want to, like, go for it and continue along with that. So I don't see myself, if it works out, straying away from her. But if it doesn't, and, like, something. I mean, she's getting married and she's gonna have this whole life, and I'm not getting married anytime soon, so that could take her somewhere else. His job could take him somewhere, so we don't really know where life is gonna take us. But if it's successful and it works, I would do that. Working with a friend for the rest of my life, that's amazing. And she has drive like I have. Like, I feel like I have drive. And
it's not like y'all are tied to each other's hip for the rest of forever. I mean, y'all are two just young entrepreneurs, and so...
Yeah, and, like, it could get to a point where, like, it's our company, but I go off and I do this event, and she's doing an event over here, and, like, I want an empire. I want I want employees. I want to do multiple events all the time. I want to hopefully one day, like, I've always wanted to travel. I want one day to, like, this guy came to one of my classes at UNT, one of my events classes, and he has wedding venues all over the country, and he has houses in all of these different states and locations in Hawaii and Miami and Atlanta and all of these different places. And so, like, I want to be able to, like, have a property here and have a property here and go and stay in these places and have weddings and then be $400,000 weddings, because the amount of money going into weddings is insane. And it's
not stopping anytime soon.
No, it's a gold mine that will forever be here, because people aren't going to stop getting married.
Yeah.
It will forever be here. And the trends are only going to get more expensive, and the prices are only going to go up, so I'm just going to make more money through it.
What about, like, gender reveals?
All of it. I want to do all of it. I would love to do a gender reveal party.
I saw...
Well...
I saw a... because, you know, like, with it's those fucking redneck dudes that get their tannerite down there with some blue bags and fucking shoot it and starts a fire. I saw I think I might have showed you. It was that closet, and it had all of it. It was outside, so it was...
Yeah.
And they opened it and everything, like all the balloons. And it was a safer way to do the gender reveal.
I don't know if he showed you, but it was like they took a wardrobe and put it outside for like the party or whatever. And there was 2 doors. And when you opened it, it was like the reveal. So they opened it, and it was all a bunch of baby clothes hung up. And if it was a boy, it was all boy pink or like blue clothes hung up with like little stuffed animals and stuff like that, showing it's a boy. And it's a way to give them a starting like wardrobe for their baby, and spending money on something they're going to use instead of blowing fireworks that can cause a fire. Or because there's been a lot of issues, not just with gender reveals, but many parties that have caused destruction. And so, like you said, a safer way to kind of do a gender reveal, and also so smart, because it's like now the parents have all of these clothes and all of these like boy themed diapers or whatever that is resourceful and useful, instead of just a bunch of balloons or something that you're going to throw away
or
later.
Powder.
Yeah, like, I thought it was, and it's super cute. It was like a white wardrobe, I think, and you're like in the field, and it's like you just open it and everybody can see it, and it's so pretty, and it's like a gift, not just an event. Like, it's a present, which I found amazing.
And at the same time, it's a big, beautiful piece of furniture.
Yeah,
too.
that can go in the room.
Yeah.
And also another thing I saw that I'm loving, I could just talk about this forever, so I'm gonna wrap it up, but something for weddings that I think Macy's gonna do, kind of like it, is for an engagement party, you have people bring alcohol to your engagement party. Like, that's like the get in. So they bring bottles of wine,
Not
champagne.
The door?
Huh?
Nothing.
What?
I'm just being a smart ass.
What do you mean?
You said that's the get in. He said not the door.
You're an idiot. And that way that they can save all of the alcohol and then take it to the wedding and have an open bar at the wedding.
Smart.
That's smart.
With the alcohol that was supplied by the guests.
Yeah, so they don't gotta pay for shit. Don't run up that tab.
Which I think they're gonna do a cash bar, but so they might do it differently. But I just think that's a great way. Like, if you have a huge engagement party, if it's a tiny one and it's like just for your bridal party, that's different. But if you have a ginormous engagement party with all of your friends and everything, or even the rehearsal dinner, everybody brings.
You just know everything. Like, you're saying these things, I don't know what the fuck that shit means. A rehearsal dinner? Like, you gotta fake get married first?
Yeah.
What?
People rehearse.
Like, you stand there, she walks down.
Yeah. You rehearse. Everybody, it's like some people do it the night before. I don't recommend doing that. You don't.
Aren't you supposed to not see your person the night before?
The day of. You don't see them until she walks down the aisle.
Oh, okay.
So like you don't sleep in the same bed that night. But also traditions are going out the window, which is not a bad thing in my opinion. Do your wedding the exact way you want to do your wedding. Who cares how people did it 50 years ago?
I don't want to see my husband.
I don't either.
I kind of, yeah,
I love, there's a beauty in tradition that I find amazing, but I don't hate on people that don't do the traditions. Right. You know what I mean? Like, that's a unique way. Unless it's, I'm not going to say it. Unless it's a black wedding dress.
Ooh.
People do that, and it's beautiful. It photographs amazing. Do it for your engagement photos. That's just my opinion. It makes me sad.
I will never let Grace plan my wedding then.
You want a black wedding dress?
Oh, I was
Macy used to want a black wedding dress, and I used to tell her all the time. Of course, I'm always supportive of it. If I had a bride, if I'm doing a wedding or whatever, and I had a bride wanting a black wedding dress, I'm gonna find you the most beautiful, amazing black wedding dress you've ever fucking seen in your entire life.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you look amazing, because you do look amazing. In my head, though, funeral. You know what I mean?
Because you are providing a service at the end of the day. So, yeah, your business...
My opinions go out the window.
Yeah.
It's what you want.
Yeah.
And that will be hard for me, because I'm very opinionated.
But I know you'll do fine either way.
One thing I want to do at my wedding, since we're talking about it, is I want to do not... You know how some people have, like, their first looks separately with their husband?
Yeah.
Or, like, you have to do...
Oh, will they turn around?
I think I want to do, like, I want to do my vows separately.
Macy and Brennan are doing that.
I don't think I can say my vows of somebody I'm in love with in front of my family, because I'll just cry.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be looking at each other.
Yeah.
I want us to be facing the opposite, and then talking to them and have it be on video.
Yeah.
And then going into it and knowing how much we both love each other and seeing each other.
Macy and Brennan are doing that because they're doing a wedding video, so they're gonna separately. They're going to be together, but away from the all the guests say their vows for it to be recorded, so it's clearly and authentically like said, and they're going to put it in the wedding video, so you can hear them say their vows. So everyone will hear them at some point, but they wanted it to be a private moment between the two of them, so they can articulate everything perfectly and just be them. Because at the end of the day, the wedding is for nobody but them.
Right.
And especially the vows. The party itself, honestly, is for everybody.
And my husband better write fucking vows.
Yeah. My dad...
None of this baby bullshit.
Your dad didn't write vows?
My dad... I think my mom helped a little bit with his vows.
Oh, okay.
But he wrote... Like, they had vows. And they were funny. Of course, my dad had funny vows.
Well, Melissa...
Here we go! Like...
Let's go ahead and do this thing.
But, no, I just think there's a lot of different... traditions. I don't know how I got to the black wedding dress.
You said
it was an
love
opinion.
Traditions except for blank.
Oh yeah, so like with the first look, I don't know. I go back and forth between wanting to do something separate and wanting it to be like a grand open the door and you see me for the first time in front of everybody. You know what I mean?
I want him to cry, so I want him to see me in front of everyone.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna cry.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna be there.
Oh my god! Don't make this about you, Jesus Christ.
No, it's not gonna be about me.
It's my wedding. I'm gonna be walking down the aisle, and Trenton's gonna be up at the front. Oh god damn! This is so emotional.
No,
I'm vlogging.
Hey guys, we're back after a brief intermission,
and we're back.
What have I done?
Back to Grace's thing. I am gonna be standing there, maid of honor. Maybe after Megan. I'll be.
If Megan dies. You'll be maid of honor.
I'll be maid of honor at heart.
Okay.
And,
you will. She's watching.
Megan ain't watching this.
Megan will watch.
We all know that Megan's maid of honor.
Yeah.
But...
she's my sister.
If you didn't
I would
have
have to ask my mother. If her sisters were her maid of honors, I'm sure they were.
Well, having multiple sisters, that gives you an out to choose a friend.
Well, I don't have a sister, so I'm choosing a friend, but it won't be you. You're planning my wedding, and you've already said you don't want to do both.
I could do both.
Oh, okay.
Because who the fuck else would it be?
You're
Oh, fuck. I'll just blur that out. I'll just put a little bleep.
Anyway, so, no, it'd be your sister, but it would be beautiful. I cannot wait to watch you get married.
I want everyone to know that my wedding is going to be the most over the top, not trashy over the top. just beautiful. I'm talking about thousands of flowers everywhere. I saw this wedding where they had the people, like the aisle, everyone was lined up like this, facing the aisle.
Where are you going?
I'm just checking the time again. Because we only had 35 minutes last time. Keep going.
No, I'm going to wait because you need to be in the camera.
We got
You're
really
making me look
white all of a
pale.
sudden.
Aniston, sit up. You are hunched over there.
17 minutes. I'll set the timer on my phone.
Anyway,
Hey, we're closing in on an hour.
Grace,
Guys, I'm about like
Grace
one.
is
The
gonna
podcast
have,
won't be an hour,
Grace
though.
is gonna have an amazing wedding because it's just gonna be beautiful.
Yeah.
And I don't want mine to be like that.
Why?
I want it to be beautiful, but I don't want it to be extravagant.
Oh,
You want the
I
more
want
honeymoon thing.
I want extravagant. But I saw this wedding venue or this. Figure it out. This wedding where it's a line of chairs all facing this way.
Yep.
So you know what I'm talking about?
You showed me.
And they had like 900 white roses stuck in the ground all the way up the aisle.
They're on a
to
beach, no?
No, it was in it was in the grass. It was not on the beach.
I meant like far that way.
The ocean was in
That's
the
what I
distance.
meant.
Yeah, yeah. And it was just
It was like a runway.
oh yeah. That's
I've seen
literally what it looks like. Because you watch the runway shows and you see the people watching, like sitting, and they watch the people walk by.
No.
Trenton's the worst
At listening.
host.
He was saying,
Guys, what? I was just setting a timer.
no, but it was beautiful.
Your wedding is going to be basically like the royal wedding. And I'm just along for the ride.
Maybe you
I
can get married
have-
to her.
What?
Sorry.
Grace.
No.
You're trying to... Grace.
Sorry.
You wouldn't treat me right.
I would treat you right.
I like what...
Oh, that
Trenton, you could not satisfy the things that I need of a partner.
All I need is one chance.
No.
I can satisfy
Actually, I've heard
your deepest, darkest need.
that was totally a joke.
Thanks for watching Trenton the Tramps.
That was totally a joke.
No, I'm playing.
Anyways, but
I'll cut it out.
okay, good. Good.
No, I'll throw it in there. Fuck you. Go ahead.
didn't do nothing.
Go ahead.
And I never said who
Go
told me.
ahead.
I just want to say here, I never said who told me.
Yeah, but no one else that
I've met people.
Aniston.
Brett?
How about your cosmetology stuff? Are you?
She said red.
Well, give a little backstory. Of
Those were both bleeped.
Talk about your cosmetology, what you want to do, where you want to go with it, and all that, because you're good at it.
Follow
It's fucking
Gracielayne
great.
Hey, guys,
Events
I'm-
on Instagram.
I'm Aniston, and I'm in cosmetology school. I perm Trenton's hair. You can't really tell because it's kind of...
You can tell.
Yeah,
Not
you
even
can
to
tell.
the side.
Not in the front.
Not in the front.
Yeah,
you can
it's a
kind of
little...
see.
It's a little messed up in the front. But I quit college how many months ago? 3, 4. I started in July.
College?
Yeah. When did I quit college?
Cosmetology school.
When did I quit college?
Well, didn't you finish out the year?
No, I really
No,
stopped
she didn't
giving a
finish
fuck.
that. She quit around February,
Yeah.
No.
March.
I stopped going to class in March.
Yeah.
So I
probably
quit in like March. Because I had already set up my mind that I wanted to do cosmetology. Because I had... But I knew that's what I was doing.
Yes.
I was like, do I want to do it? I don't know. But I knew I was quitting college
yeah.
to go to cosmetology.
Yeah.
And I had never cut hair. I suck at braiding hair. I can only curl my own hair. Like, it was not like Aniston loves doing hair.
Like a
she
natural
should do
talent
this.
thing.
Yeah, no. But I worked at a tanning salon and for like a year. And I loved when my regulars would come in and I would ask them about their family and they would just light up whenever, like, we would have conversations.
You
and I
loved the environment of something like a salon.
Yes, I loved the customer service. I loved meeting people and making connections. And then I was just like, this would be good. And so I started cosmetology school in July at the end of it. And I love it. I'm learning how to curl hair and I learned a perm. And what I want to do, I have a year left. So I graduate.
Less than a year.
No, I graduate October 24th
Oh, I forget it's
of
18
23.
months.
Yeah.
Not 12.
Oh.
So I graduate October 24th of 2023. And I work at a hair salon right now as a receptionist. I plan on getting a chair there and gaining clientele. And then I plan on working at another salon at the same time because that salon's only for men. And getting other salon for like women to like see where I kind of want to go, more men, more women, or doing both. And then working at there for like a year or 2 years. And then probably getting other licenses with that. So I'll be able to do my hair, my nails, makeup. And then I want to get like an eyelash certification, a massage certification. Like there are other things I'm taking after cosmetology. I'm going to barber school to learn different types of fades and cuts and stuff like that. Like how to trim a beard and like all these things. And so...
That's so exciting.
You do look happy. Like I know you have your rough days. I mean, everybody has their rough days, but like you do seem happier than whenever you were just going to class for just like do whatever.
I'm not a math and science and sit down and read a book kind of person. I enjoy being hands on and like
talking.
And so
it's crazy how much people can get motivated when they're doing something they enjoy. Like I went through that weird spurt in college where I did not enjoy going to class and I failed my classes. Well, I failed one class because I just couldn't do it, and it was when I was in that business weird. That's
where I was. I was taking business,
and then I found the events side, like the events management degree, and now I love it, and I like make good grades, and like it's just crazy to me that you used to never go to school and you had class for like an hour, maybe 2, and you go to class every single day for 3 hours, and you had college maybe twice a week,
and you don't really miss it unless it's needed.
Unless
you're not just like, I don't feel
family,
like it. No, I go all the time.
Every single day,
and because I enjoy it, I love it.
I would love doing cosmetology school.
Yeah, you would do good, I think.
I would have so much fun. But I just love that you found, like...
my niche.
Yeah, your passion.
Good job. Yeah. Oh, look at all of those.
I couldn't spell it for you, but I can say it.
Niche.
But
you can, Trent.
After cosmetology, I want to get my own chair and then get different certifications and create my own business and have my own salon, and
that's so exciting.
Help Grace with her wedding updos and her wedding makeup. Yes. And
I was thinking like we could, I don't know necessarily what I would provide, like a video production service, like filming a wedding, but they go to you, get their or like whatever done planned, then they go to her, look pretty, look good, and then I'm just there filming the whole time.
Yeah. But you would need to actually buy a camera and not on your iPhone anymore.
I know. But I've been on the heels of what y'all are saying about y'all enjoying. I've always enjoyed the vlogging, the video, the learning, all that stuff, but I never dove into it because I just didn't see the...
You're so funny, Trent.
What?
You're just funny.
Continue.
Well, like, I went a while or a long time with just trying to get it done on my phone. Like, I didn't want to invest in a camera and microphones and lighting and all that stuff. But after getting all this stuff set up and going, I really enjoy, like...
Yeah.
Because I'll sit there and just go through the camera menus. Be like, what can I change? What video can I watch? Aperture, ISO, and I'm watching,
You watch the most boring videos in the world.
Yeah.
But they're good for you.
And it's just...
And
my
you're
parents...
very smart.
From my parents' point of view...
He retains a lot of information.
Yeah.
Thank you. Wish you would retain getting close to the fucking microphone.
Well, when I get too close, you bitch at me.
Well, when you're too close and screaming. But it was funny yesterday.
I feel like we all have realized that Grace has the most control with the mic. And
yesterday she didn't. Let me just say, Trenton kept moving your microphone. You said
it was right here,
Trenton,
and he kept moving it closer and closer and closer.
Stop moving my microphone. So it's when you sit next to him. We have no issue with our microphone. It's just he thinks we do. Here, Trenton.
Well, I also would like to say that the seating has changed up a little bit. We got some surprises coming. To be determined for the setup. If not, I'll just go buy.
But you know what is cool?
The stuff.
Something that I used to think about a lot. How much time do we have?
10 minutes.
Till it was out?
Yeah.
Okay, why would you set a 17-minute timer?
I didn't. I set a stopwatch.
Okay, well, you need to know like when you have a little bit of time to end it, not just like.
No, I know.
Stops.
I got 10 minutes to end it. Or 9 minutes now.
Okay. Well, something that I had always dreamed of doing, okay? Because I talk about wanting a I had talked about always wanting a wedding venue. But what I picture is, and I've said this to, like, I've talked to my mom about it, so you can ask her. I've always wanted to have, like, a venue being, like, kind of like a barn type of style, just because I really enjoy that, like, white and black and, like, very simple, but just grand, huge windows, beautiful. But I've always wanted, like, an upstairs loft space that has, like, a studio and everything, a makeup area, because I want a crew. Like, I want it to be a full
an operation
service venue. So if you book with the venue, you get all these extra accommodations. If you choose to do so, they would be extra money. But, like, I would be the planner along with Macy if she's still my partner, or somebody else, or if I hire somebody to kind of be like my assistant or whatever, and having a photographer upstairs to take any wedding photos, engagement pictures that are at the venue, so you can take pictures where, because a lot of people take their engagement photos at the location that they're getting married. So having that as an option, and a videographer there that has their office upstairs where they edit and everything, they keep all their camera equipment, so it's all at the venue. And then having another room that is makeup and hair, and having somebody there that has all of their stuff. And if they have, like, I'm picturing like a kind of like this, where it has that paper that you roll out, like the photographer will have a studio to where if they have other clients just for them, that's their space where they can bring clients just to take pictures, family photos, headshots, modeling sessions, stuff like that, where it can be used for multiple different things, but it's at my venue and it's run through me. And then my wedding lady, if she does makeup for weddings, or my makeup lady, if she does makeup for weddings, if she does prom makeup, if she does photo shoot makeup, she has her own clients that go in there and she pays a rent, but also does my clients that have a wedding at that venue. So I want a full-fledged operation.
Like one-stop shop. They get everything.
But I'm saying, if you wanted to do that, and that be like, if you like your own salon, like it would be your own salon, it's for you, your clients come to you, whether it be upstairs in that loft, or whether I build another, like, I want to build all of this, because I want to build my home one day. I want a big piece of land where I build my home, and then I build the big ass venue barn next to it, and then we build you a little, like, cute little mini house that's your salon, where you have your chairs, and if you hire people under you that have chairs also, you do that. Or if it's just a you thing, and I would obviously pay you well to do the weddings and stuff, like, that could be you. And if not you, then I want somebody in that space. It's just whether you want to or not. And if, like, you don't have to choose these, like, things, like, if they book the venue, they don't have to choose my photographer. They don't have to choose my makeup artist. And if that
but it's there. The bones are there.
But it's there if you need it. And so, obviously, but if they have, like, a family friend, or if they don't want to do it for whatever reason, if they like that, then I would also have, like, if, let's say, you aren't the lady that is at my venue. Oh, well, I also have a makeup artist or a hairstylist that has her own salon that you should go to, and do recommendations for friends. Oh, I do have somebody that, if it wasn't you doing the photography or the videography, I have a videographer that does things on the side. His name's Trent. Here's his business card. So it's just a helping hand type of thing. Mm-hmm. Like, this lady came to the liquor store the other day and talked to me about how she had the worst experience with her wedding planner, or with her kid's birthday planner. And I told her about Gracielayne Events, and she seemed really interested in it. And she was like, oh my God, like, follow me on Instagram and everything. And so it's like just word of mouth type of thing. But I want to run a full on operation one day.
Yeah, I feel like in part of everything, like us being friends, we can always cross reference, you know, like, there's not really anything like, oh, go watch the videos, I'm on it. Yeah. But, like, with me, like, I'm going to put, you know, Gracielayne Events, here we go. And then Aniston June, studio or your salon. Like, I feel we are very all in different things, but they all correlate, and we could all help each other out, and kind of build a little, just a little unit, a little empire, like you said. That's a fucking badass word.
I want my own empire.
Empire.
I need y'all's help in 2 weeks. Making business cards for myself.
Hell yeah. I'm about to order some too. So
I had to make all the business cards and everything for my old job.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna promote them.
what's her face? My friend at school today, she had a good idea saying that whenever she takes clients, she wants to start, you were picking at it too.
I know, we both need, I knew I was going to pick at it. We need to stop.
She had an idea saying whenever she takes clients, she's going to make business cards to give out to them.
Yeah.
And I thought it was
Trent, her mic is fine.
And I thought it was a great idea.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I want them to be pink.
So
hell
cute.
yeah.
Like a baby
Like
pink.
this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, guys, that was
Cute.
I need to stand out.
Super cute.
that was so much fun. I honestly enjoyed doing this with y'all. I'm glad that y'all felt like y'all can talk about what y'all need to talk about and promote. Grace, where can people find you?
Grace_Krug on Instagram. That is KRUG.
It'll be above your head, and it'll be her fucking Gracielayne Events as well. Get some round of applause for Gracielayne Events. Aniston, where can people find you?
Instagram.
What is the app, baby?
ANISTON.JUNE.
Yes.
Aniston.June.
And for the viewer, thank you guys for watching, tuning in. If you made it this far, then you have a high
You're
tolerance.
my favorite person.
And you're our favorite person. Solid.
You're a pretty cool cat.
My Instagram is Trent Swag. Peaceful Rice is my Twitter. Blah blah blah. But thank you guys for watching so much. This was Trent and the Tramps. That is.
Trampoline.
No, that is. This is.
Aniston.
This was.
Great.
And we are Trent and
The Tramps.
Thank you guys for watching so much. Make sure to like and subscribe.
Wow, that was a lot.
That was a lot, but you really can talk about your event stuff.
You really can talk.
You can really talk
That
about
wasn't
yourself.
the passion. You weren't even making eye contact. You were just like.